future. It may be her skill, her volleyball skill, her ability to jump. Now, most of us have gone to different schools and we have graduated, but we're not even practicing what we studied.
No be lie.
Some of us are being paid. If you're working here, but I'm sure maybe you didn't even
And
study
at
mass
all,
communication.
if I tell you that, I thought it will shock you.
But this is paying you. So you may even have a child that is science smart, and she may, she has studied science, but then volleyball, her skill may be what will take her to Finland, take her to different countries. We have people in Philippines, we have people in Morocco, all of that, just playing the game of volleyball. So I let the parents know that, first of all, these days, back in our days, we used to play sway, skipping, we used to come out. But these days, everybody's locked up. Immediately the children are come back from school, they are all in their houses. There is no
with tablets and phone.
Children are holding tablets. My children want to watch TV. They want to. So there's no physical activity. The children are lazy. These days you're hearing that small children are having diabetes. And then you're asking, where is this coming from? Because there's no form of physical activity. So I let the parents know that these are the benefits of bringing out. First of all, they will receive sunlight. They're always indoors. They would stay away from their tablets. Their minds will work. They will do physical activity. They will move. They are healthy. And then there is opportunity for them to say, okay, you know what? If my certificate I finished from school is not paying, let me try my skill and see, will I be scouted? Can I get a job from this? So the opportunities the advantages outweigh the disadvantages. So when I let the parents know that this is what it is, they are excited to want to bring their kids. This summer, some people are just saying, oh, it's just because I'm traveling. I wish I knew this earlier. I'm bringing my kids as well. And then they're excited. I want to know that, aside the classroom, my children can also do this special skill, because playing volleyball is a special skill.
No be lie.
Yeah.
Coach, and the thing is that not only guys did this volleyball thing, Abi. So how you take the run? Because you as a girl now, when you say you be coach, I can't even place my mind. Okay, captain.
Yes.
Sorry. So as captain, job like saying that you are like another leader for the whole team, if I know the mistake, right? So how you think they carry both gender along for this thing? Because say with the way the Nigerians don dey spoil rich now, some parents they very uncomfortable with when you get where they want mix both gender to avoid stories. Some self would even allow both the same gender they self. They sure whether your pikin go return the same gender. If if you come back now, they say no feel like to be girl again. Say you want be boy. So for that angle now, how you want to give parents confidence? Say see, aside say they come play say na sports, sanity and the moral of these kids they fully intact. From your own angle, what if you tell us on that side what they ask for?
Okay, as a female, firstly they'll say sport is for men. But I started playing volleyball when I was in secondary school.
Okay.
And I used that for scholarship to my university.
Oh wow.
So yes, but if you look at it, volleyball mostly females are really, really involved. In fact, you barely see male, except now it's international. Now Nigeria really goes like strong with male. Mostly female people are the one playing volleyball strongly. And you will see when I'm playing, I'll probably like be rolling. No, you have injury, you do this. It's just for the love of the game.
Okay.
And it helps female to go out far, and it helps us actually. At least if you're not good at academic, you're good at sport.
Okay.
It helps. So it's an opportunity for any female out there to try. If you have the strength, you build up, you gym, you do other things. So if you can build up and you have strength for it, it helps. So that's why I went into it.
Manager, to make this team make sense to us, this volleyball thing. Say most parents they want here say money they inside. Papa say they just say okay, this one of my children, they never begin to make money. But one here say you get when you go reach, money go there inside. Which strategy will you feel say one that they use to ensure say if I pay for this speaking now to come learn this thing finish, in go use and make money tomorrow. Which strategy will I get when I won't use make sure say that thing happen like that?
So for the elite volleyball club, there are actually some concepts we're trying to bring in at some point. So we're trying to grow the club. So let the kids come. We train them. And for now, looking at Nigeria as a country, it's the volleyball as a sport hasn't really hasn't really grown so big. You understand? So I feel like it's something that we actually need the support from the volleyball federations as well to see how they can improve the sport. And the concept at the top of my head is, for instance, now I feel there's a need for the volleyball community to create the way they do leagues in such a way that maybe we have like 36 states in the country, right? Now let each of these states have like their interstate competitions where all the volleyball clubs within that state, yeah, can have like their in-house tournaments.
Okay.
So the winner of that league in each of the states, right? Then we can have something like we do the UEFA Champions League, where all the clubs in England or wherever they come together to like compete, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now I said we have about 36 states in the federation. So each of these states, right, can have like that intra-state league competitions. Then the winner of those stuff can now converge together in the entire 36 states, right? And meet in a particular state and convert and play a general kind of tournament. Now, when the volleyball community start to pay attention to these things, yeah, it becomes a very lucrative sport because now most sponsors want to like delve into the thing. People, weekends, I remember when I was younger, we, during our leisure time, we go to the museum theaters to watch stuff. Even we go to watch football at the time, but now I don't know why that's kind of died. So there's a level at which we can improve the volleyball with collaboration with the volleyball community, yeah, that will make the sport lucrative. Where during weekends, people are at home looking for where they can go spend their time, and they can just go there, watch. The clubs can sell tickets and all of that, and the players can get paid through, and we can even actually like attract sponsorships that can help finance the club to pay the players.
So if you say money day volleyball, then be one here.
Yeah, sure. There is no there is no sport that doesn't have money. The only thing is that we need to pay attention to those sports.
Why not if you say this volleyball thing don't really strong way for Nigeria for now, Abi?
No, for now it's really growing. To be honest,
Okay.
like it's really growing. Like to be honest, I think I'm gonna give a big. I'm gonna give kudos to the volleyball federations with the attention they've actually paid. There's something they call the coalition tournaments where different volleyball community clubs come together to like play and all this kind of thing, and they're like prize money to, and there are even some companies that can come and say, okay, I want to host this volleyball competition, right? And I want a certain certain group of club to partake in it, and at the end of the day, there's a tournament our ladies recently won.
Yeah.
I think that was hosted by a company. Okay, I don't know if a church, right? So the church just gathered a group of female volleyball clubs and they played the tournament in the national stadium, and our team won that tournament and all of that, and the prize money was shared amongst the players and all of that. So it's something that is really gaining traction within the country, and I know that it's going to get better from this. So that's why now we need to start catching these kids at a very young age. For me, I started playing volleyball late. You understand? And everyone's in the country. Everybody's attention is always on football.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to play football. Football is the only sport in the country that everyone is paying attention to. But volleyball is one very interesting sport that even sometimes when we're training, you can see crowd out there coming to watch us play. That shows how interesting the game is of volleyball. So we need to like break that thing where we pay too much attention on football and start to pay enough attention on volleyball as well, and see how we can the volleyball community can the federation can structure it in such a way that it becomes a lucrative sport where sponsors can find it attractive. People can say, yes, I can take out my 2,000 naira to pay gate fee to watch this game of volleyball because it's fun to watch, and that way we can make money in the game, and the players, the kids, all these kids will see how they're roaming around the street and all those things. They don't have anything to do and all this kind of stuff, right? When we start to bring channel the minds of these kids into the game of volleyball, right? You see now that they start to learn this thing. We're grooming them young. The game, it becomes more competitive, becomes more interesting, and now we're not just playing within the country. We can represent the country outside our countries. Scouts globally can now see Nigeria as a hot spot to fetch talents, and they can travel down to fetch us. So yes, these are ways I feel we can make money from that.
You don't say as they talk, I can't go check up pictures of volleyball. Can't say, okay, now this ball be the one where I've been even they get interest for when I did school. Funny enough, I don't play because I know they like into what they do, go give me injury. So, and I know my injury, they work. I mean, they play so when I did school. I go check up the pictures now. So now you go serve with hand, then, you know. So, I mean, they play when I did school, but because of fear of injury, funny enough, when I grow up, I be a good defender for football. Yeah. You know, but those days we say school, both school management, government, no even send. You get injury, can and go back, go meet your parents, then go treat you. You come back, So I get one injury where I notice say, like I just waste my time. I can't lose interest. So, but this question I want carry come now will go two ways. One will go to convener, one will go to captain. The injury part of this volleyball, because most parents too, that be their problem. No, you don't get professional when you get hazard. What's the rate of the hazard for the volleyball?
Okay. Honestly, injuries are not planned. They just come on you. Okay. So I can't say, okay, this is what you're expecting. This is how it's going to be. This is the injury you're going to expect and all of that. Now, volleyball, we have different positions on the court. But most times people collide. Because, okay, the ball may be dropping in between two people and there may just be that hazard where two people collide in trying to save the ball. So there may be an injury from collision. You see you have issues with your arm or all of that. Or sometimes you have to master the techniques of volleyball. If you're jumping to attack or certain things, you're landing. If you're not careful, you land poorly, you could twist your ankle, or you could break your leg. Or if you're going to block and you go to block wrongly, you and your opponent over the net, he may step on you, you may step on him, and then you just have like an ankle injury, or you're running to save a ball and you don't balance well. So these are the small injuries. For she that plays libero is someone that doesn't attack, but they must at all means try to save the ball. So sometimes you see her rolling, crawling, all of that. So you have bruises and all of this. But the thing is, when you're playing a sport, the passion, the fun that comes from it, the injury doesn't even really matter. I have an injury on my knee that I'm nursing, but I must play volleyball. I'll put KSO tape, I will wrap the knee with my knee wrap, and I'll play, because the joy I get from playing the sports, the injury doesn't really matter to me. And every sport has its own hazard and its own injury. Even if you are playing rugby, people are jumping on you, you're playing soccer, it's just the same thing. So it's just to try and protect yourself. So we have protective gears. You have what you call the hand passer. You have the knee guard and all of that. So that even if you fall, your knee is protected and all of that. So those are some of the.
So people will join this club now. Now give them all those protectors.
Well, you know where to buy. Now, if for the kids that are coming in on the package that we're doing, we just give them our mesh, sports bag, but we also give you a list of things you get. Like, that you need to get
all those
the
things,
knee protector and all of that, just to prevent some of these injuries. Yes.
This seems like the package now for kids. So join back on the hungry me. But before I come to you, the captain, my last injury for volleyball, as I lift to hit ball, my own partner, he land before me. So when they try hold something, when go use land, my boxers, the guy, the guy hold my neck. So he land my neck. So before I land, my neck don't first me land. As I hold my neck, they come up from field because nothing remain again. So that was my last hazard. But what I like is I know experience any injury, unlike football. And I like them. As you just talk, I just say maybe this sport what they like this. So, but to you, captain, with the part you then say the plan, I don't know the names of the part of all these ones. So, waiting be your own experience about if you want to encourage person, say, see, put mind for volleyball. You understand? Because all these sports get some get health hazards, some get health benefits. But if you say with where they see volleyball, the stretches and the fitness, everything. What you fit use to encourage person say, you see, me I be active player of this sport. See why I feel say make you join.
Okay. Volleyball is, you play volleyball for the love of it. If you don't love sports, you will not be able to play it. So I believe once you love volleyball, you will not care about the injury. But the only thing you do, you just have to prevent yourself, like not colliding with someone. So as she said, the techniques, you really need to know the techniques of not jamming with someone, when to go for the ball or not. As an active player, I would say sports generally, if you love sports, there's nothing that will, even when I have injuries still now, like my fingers are, they don't want to play, maybe I have match or training, I will have to wrap my hand just to play. But because as I said, for the love of it, if you love sports, there's nothing that will make you to stop playing it, or there is no injury. The only injury that is if you cannot stand up. But sometimes some people, they have the injury, they'll even use something and wrap their leg just to go and play. I cannot sit down on game and just be looking at someone playing. I want to enter and play. So for the love of it, like you say. So if you love sports, there's nothing that can make you to stay.
And
away
then she
from it.
forgot to add, she was playing sports in university. They were paying she wasn't they sponsored her school fees. So she didn't have and she was in a private university. So these are some of the benefits. I don't even know why she's not saying.
Yes.
Like a tuition, like expensive tuition, private school.
No,
They wrote that off for her because she's playing volleyball.
I know that one day
benefits are a
possible.
lot.
Because when I've been a play for my school team as football, even when they push people for school fees, then because I don't say them, so I go, oh,
Yes.
then go say, I stay back. They
Exactly.
say, when they call names, all
Yes.
of you go, how they go, they say, where are you going to? My friend go back.
Exactly.
So that one work. So
Yeah.
now, but I don't say as this na private organization as it be so.
Yeah.
Where on a few say government suppose don't come in to help this volleyball thing, either from on our side or generally for the entire country to make this thing they make sense.
Yeah, like I said earlier, yeah, it's not just coming to our side alone. I think it's actually to like focus on the volleyball community itself. Like I give an instance on how we can. I think the government should try and see how they can invest more in the volleyball sports and
Okay.
try to create like tournaments that are gonna make the volleyball volleyball thing very interesting and appealing for people to watch, as well as the coverage of the volleyball. Because if you look at football now, you see football when there's a football match, it's always everywhere on the media and all those kind of things. But when they're like the coalition thingy that just happened now, there was no noise about it. It was just something that was in house. So we need that publicity. We need the government to invest more in the thing. I gave an instance of now we have lots of grassroots volleyball clubs everywhere scattered all over the country. Each of the states can have more than 30 or more volleyball clubs and all of that. So if the federations can say, okay, now let's create like a grassroots league, right?
Yeah.
Whereby we do like intra-state competitions where Lagos, for instance, all the volleyball clubs in Lagos can start a league. The one in Kaduna, Kano, and the likes of it can start like a league. You understand? The government can fund it and all of that. And the winners of those tournaments, then we can have like a general 36 state. The winners of each of the states can come together and play like a Champions League where the winners can compete and there's a nice, interesting amount to win. And in as much as we can also they can help publicize this game so that it creates more awareness for people to know that there's a game called volleyball that we pay attention to. So even from this tournament, we can start to pick up like great players that can represent the countries and all those kind of things. So we need to put this thing, the government needs to help us put this sport in the faces of people, just like how they've done with football. You understand? So that way you can see now that it's even going to attract sponsorship from people to come like all this, like now even with the small things we're doing, you can see some churches now, churches are even finding the thing interesting where they host like church tournaments and few people come around to play and all those things. So the churches and other sectors have been really helpful in trying to like promote the game of volleyball. The federation so far they've tried, but I know they can do more to like help the game grow and get better at it. I know like few folks as well that I've seen in this community that are really passionate. Some guys in the military sector and all of that, they're really, really passionate about this game. So I feel the government needs to come in, let them pay attention to the game, just like how they've done for football as well, and they'll see that it's a worthy investment. Trust me.
So when I feel accept partnership or sponsorship, maybe one company if you say to you not convenient, company if you say okay, won't invest money inside this thing, because we know say as manager, I don't hear say sometimes manager now on our job now to maybe manage the club then sell players. And they say they sell players. So, but now before we begin talk about the money to come in, the one to spend, maybe the main problem now as it be so. So it get rooms for sponsors to take come in. People who won't really come in support or so okay one maybe you don't really say okay things what they need like all those protective them, you know. I don't know whether when I get to our own field or maybe center, all those things. Especially if you just say, okay, I want partner with now, I want sponsor, I want join by sponsorship. Maybe say I want begin the play. Any room for that kind of person there?
Yes. So like my colleague rightly said, first off, we're trying to see how volleyball can be so much in the faces of people that people get to know a lot about the sport, and then people get to see, oh, why should I be interested in this? Why should I support this? And then we get more attention. So now as a sponsor, there's room for you. Come and give us volleyballs, come and give us. Sometimes when we train, some people come to train after work and it gets a little dark. We need solar, we need lights, we need sports gears and all of that. What's the need for you? If this sport has a lot of visibility, now we have companies. We have one company that has sponsored our club. They gave us jerseys. We're going to play competition. There was an Abuja tournament where over 37 clubs were present. We wore the jersey with the branded name of the company. So let me just assume it is Fresh Talk, and then Fresh Talk is on the jersey. So we're playing that competition. People are beginning to wonder, what is Fresh Talk? So that's a form of advertisement for your brand as well, because people can see us wearing your jersey sponsored by Fresh Talk. They get to Google, oh, what's your brand about, and all of that. So that way you get visibility, and we also get the support we need in form of jerseys, in form of volleyballs, in form of sporting gears. And then we have some students that we also help with their tuition. So we help to pay their school fees and all of that, just to make them know that, okay, it's fun being a part of this community. At least I was able to go to school through this community. So you can come and fund us and say, okay, we train in a government secondary school. So it'd be nice to say, okay, I want to pay like 10 people's school fees here. They will feel like, oh yes, my talent is making room for me. And I really like to commend the military. The military, what they do is, most of the military, civil defense, army, air force, they employ sports people, and your work there is just to play sports for them. If you see these volleyballers when you come and watch a game Fresh Talk, I'll invite you. The passion, the enthusiasm, they are so skilled. And then what this military do, they just pick up these people and say, go and play for us. And then they do military games. They just finished the African military games. You'd have seen it. It was everywhere. So all of these sponsors need to come on board, give us more visibility, support us, and then we also in turn showcase your brand.
Right.
Wow. This one really makes sense. The another thing I want really ask before I go to Captain Manager, this one up for you now. You know, say when another thing will be people concerned now, the security of their kids. So when would they do trainings?
Is that sorry?
During trainings,
Yeah.
people they're very concerned about security of their kids.
Yeah.
So it gets any arrangement where that they make to ensure, say, okay, when they do training, say no story if you enter that environment.
Yeah, for sure. So the location where the volleyball club is, right? It's a very it's a very reserved place. It's it's not like a crowded place where people just move about. It's a very secluded place, and also our volleyball court inside the government secondary school is gated. The school is gated, right?
Okay.
And the volleyball court itself, there's a barbed wire fenced around the gate. So once you come inside there, we lock the gates, so you only have access within the area.
Okay.
So even if you want to step out, you have to tell someone, I need to go somewhere, and there's someone that our eye is actually on you. So for that part, I don't think the parents will need to have any issues in terms of security, because it's a guarantee that their kids are going to be well taken care of. And even during the trainings, my house is just opposite the court, so I'm always there with some other folks, and we'll make sure that the kids, they are safe. We also have a team doctor as well, to ensure in case of any small injury, they can quickly attend to them and all those kind of. So in terms of security, there's nothing they need to worry about because of the location of where our volleyball club is situated, and yeah.
Okay, so I want to ask Captain, which this question if you go around, we don't talk about integration earlier. How we want to use sports, integrate the kids, so that this unnecessary barrier what they see, or biasness, or say this person know from my religion and know from this thing. You were on the way they play as captain. Waiting where you feel say both the volleyball and government fit they do to ensure say that's that barrier they broken. Waiting where you feel say both the volleyball, the elite club and government or any other NGO will decide to come into support. Waiting if you say them fit do to ensure say that barrier then remove her.
As you say, volleyball is something that brings everyone from their different families or different house. So the moment you come for sports, you are one. You are a
Okay.
team.
Mm.
So you have to play as a team. And
Okay.
before you even start training, we usually probably bring everybody, we talk to them. You are coming to train, you are not going to play differently. It's not a game, it's not like Scrabble or like chess that you play 1-1.
Mm.
You are a team, so you have to play as a team. So there's no how you have to assist. So the government allowing them people to already come together. We as the club, we are the one that will bond them together. So volleyball makes people bond. So the moment you're at the court already, you will know that this person is my team. She's like a sister to me, so I have to assist. I have to help. But even if the person might have fallen ill or something, because you are there, the love already, you want to help the person. So already people coming together, and our club we love bonding. If you come to our club, we look like siblings.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. So leaving your space and coming to this to the club already, or to the court, is already one thing that our team.
You know, so you get some kids where they miss love for house.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. So when you come,
You know, they don't
club,
notice and say
Yeah.
you
you know
get
that
kids
there's no how,
where
in fact, you'll be anticipating, I really want to go and meet this person. I want to be in the same space with this person. That alone helps you. It keeps growing. The love keeps going.
Okay.
As long as you come.
Then you know vex how they come back to you again. This you say some persons will grow up become bully, turn to
Yes.
bully from being bullied.
Yeah.
People
Yeah.
they don't bully well and then later turn out to become bully. Or some of them will come enter their shell, they do olodo. You get any things what they do to ensure say the sanity of those kids they say?
Firstly, we don't like bullies too. So we as you said, we talk to each other. So we'll first tell them, this is how we do. This is how we do here. So you have to follow them little by little. You just don't come at them. So as time goes on, they will get to come out of the shell, or they will get to like born people, or they will not be. When they don't see that, if you don't see that that's how we behave, you won't do like that.
Okay. To convene, you know, say sometimes, why I want to ask you this question and as mother. Sometimes, you know, say, if you dey very observant, you get how your pikin if you begin to hide something, you go see say one other child for school don't tell and say if you are here, if you tell anybody. So, the club get anything like counselor we go help talk you know say yeah you take talk to pikin you go open up vomit something wey you don dey keep for long. Some kids no get that relationship with their parents because their parents don use fear push them, so then they see their parents now as terror. They no do that open. So apart from being trainers and convener and manager to them, you get any room where they feel the experience as parents to say okay are they free to talk to this person at least, because when pikin no get chance to talk to person you go dey bottle up, one day you go misbehave.
Yeah.
So any room like that dey for these kids so that they go dey see that space as family as well.
Yes. So I'll just pick from everywhere and then add up from the last question as well. Now the thing about this game of volleyball is an all-inclusive sport.
Okay.
Different people from different walks of life and different ages. Like we have people that are 50 something that are our team members and they play.
Okay.
Yes, they play, they jump. He was supposed to be here, our patron. He plays, he jumps, he serves. We have another person, I call him Dangote. He plays, he jumps, he 50 something, almost 60. We have people from different ages. Now we have those 30s, 20s, younger ones. And we're all from different walks of life. Now we have different experiences in life. So what we do is mentorship. Now, the captain may not be my age. She may be going through something and I'll be like, oh, you know, I've seen you go through this. Can I talk to you about it? She may not be a child. I may be going through stuff and I'll be like, oh, Brima, can I talk to you about it? Now we have the younger ones as well that are seeing us, and then like she mentioned, we're born, we're family. Sometimes after training we cook rice, we eat, we drinks and everything, we canopy, we chill. So it breaks the barrier of, oh, this person is older than me. Like this man I told you that is 50 something, he's an Igbo chief. You know how Igbo titled men be. But when we are playing game, you see a dragon, don't do this, we play.
Okay.
So it breaks that barrier, it breaks that ice to make it easy for you to be able to communicate. Now there's a small girl, she's just 12, but when she sees me, ma, how are you? This one, now I'll say, okay, how are you? Now I notice hygienically there are some things she needs to do, and I'll tell her, I'll say, okay, this is what I need you to do. Wash this like this. I will hand her some clothes. I will give her some deodorant and say, okay, I want you to smell better. I want you. So I'm providing. She's coming from a home, but I'm providing that mentorship. I'm providing that guidance because I come from a different place, different walks of life. So even your age mate, you see the guys. Like yesterday after training, some of them went to go and eat akara with bread. in the evening, they were bonding, they were laughing. You may be even going through stuff. So it mustn't even be for the kids. Even as an adult, it's just a place of succor where you find friendship, where you find comfort, where you relieve your pressure. So you just come there, and then the togetherness, the bond, and all of that, you just feel a lot of relief, and you see people from different walks of life that you can open up to and talk to. Volleyball has put me in room with the chief of defense staff. I did not know him from anywhere. I'm way younger, but volleyball has given me that opportunity to be there. It has broken that barrier of class and age and all of that. So it's an all-inclusive sport.
You don't also talk about this thing you say to join on the hungry me. How person want to take join?
Okay, so is it generally or just for our club?
This one where you talk about now in my interest there on
Yes. So for our club, we profile people first off. Now we profile. We don't want maybe a ganja smoker or somebody to come and just
say okay, I want to join. Say I enter.
So when you say you want to join, we give you a form to fill, and we send you some documents where you have to read through, and then we profile you as well. What do you do? Where do you stay? So that somebody doesn't just come a hoodlum and then just scatters the whole system. So and the bullies you were talking about.
Exactly.
So when you come, we give you a form and all of that. You fill. There's obviously a registration fee. You know about it. You pay the registration fee. We give you a mesh. We give you our training days. We add you to our WhatsApp platform. We begin to do announcements and all of that. If you're good, you join the first team after a few trials and begin to go for competitions. If you're still learning, we have Rookies Day, Rookies programs, inductions that we do for newbies and all of that. So it's really, really great. So that's how you join. We have our social media handles and our contact numbers, which we've dropped with you. So I'm sure through the radio station, I guess they can contact us to know how to be a part of our family.
So who want to join? Yeah, just after the profiling, any other thing again they involved?
Just your registration fee.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want to tell us now? You don't want to tell us. I mean, when the person come?
No, when they come.
Okay.
It's not a lot, but I would want to have in-depth conversation, because some people, when you just mention the registration fee, they're just like, okay, no, I'm not interested. But when you have a conversation with us, you fill the form, we talk to you, we tell you what the registration fee covers, because the registration fee, once you pay it, it covers your dues as well for the year, and then the benefits. If you're wedding, we contribute money for you. If you're sick, we contribute for you. If you are doing birthday party, we celebrate you and all of that. So those are some of the benefits you get from being a member.
All right, for manager, I would like make you any final message that you get for people they listen and people would like their kids or themselves to take that part for that volleyball matter. Like final message to them.
Yeah. I just feel like people just need a way to distress. Nigeria as a whole is really tough at the moment and all. So I'll just tell them to try to engage themselves in something, in a sporty events and all of that. There's a lot of health benefits for it. It helps to make them be among a community and not just get locked into their work or get boxed into the corner and all of that. So I just want to tell them, come join us. Our club is a very wonderful place to be. It's an amazing place to be, trust me. And even aside from the sporting activities, we also have the social aspect of elites and all of that. So even if you don't want to join, even if you don't want to play, be an active player of the club, you can also be part of the social aspect of elite volleyball club and all of that. So you can join in and enjoying all the benefits and all the wonderful things we are doing in elites. So guys, join us.
All right, to convene your final message.
Yes. So like you said, we have the social part as well. We usually watch movies. We do a lot. So come and join our club. But most importantly, this holiday, we're doing a summer class. And you can bring your children. If you don't want them to join long term, because you may say, oh, they go to school and all of that. We're doing a summer class. You can check our social media handle. You can register your child for the summer class, and it's between this July to August, the end of August. And the fun thing is, on the last day of August, you get to see them play a competition and all of that. So they'll play a fun volleyball competition. You see what your children have learned. We're giving them handouts, we're giving them mesh and all of that. So if you say, oh, I don't want my children to do this long term, this holiday, instead of them staying at home pressing tablets, doing books again, bring them out. The classes are weekends, Friday evening, Saturday evening, Sunday evenings, and we are located in a very central location. We are very central, so it's just easy to find us. Every other thing you need to know, you can find out from the radio station.
All right, Captain.
Come and join us, the Elite Volleyball Club. Come and relieve your stress.
All right, thank you. Now we listen to VOP 96.1 FM Abuja. Like we talked before, say in case you get any information or any requests or any inquiry where you want to make about this conversation, we'll get right now. The number is 0808 312 8618. If you reach out to me, any information what you want, I will give you in details. At this point, I will say when I buy. We'll go say again tomorrow when in Act 10 on Top VOP and 6.1 FM Abuja. Maybe Fresh Talk, the hypebeast on radio. Ngwan, bye.